Hello, wrestling fans. Blake Smith from Walking the Ropes, and welcome to another episode of Walking the Ropes Wrestling Review for AEW Rampage from Long Island, New York. Before I get into the Rampage review, we're going to quickly run down the results of Elevation and Dark from this week, and before all of that, make sure to check out the Walking the Ropes link tree for all things Walking the Ropes. For Dark Elevation this week, we had, to start off, Riho defeating Angelica Risk. And then we moved on to Dustin Rhodes, Brock Anderson, and Lee Johnson defeating Peter Avalon, J.D. Drake, and Cesar Bononi. Brian Pillman Jr. defeated Serpentico. The Factories, Anthony Agogo, Aaron Solo, Nick Camarado, and QT Marshall defeated Baron Black, Sean Hoodrich, Tony Vincata, and J.D. Monzone. Amy Sakura and the Bunny defeated Abaddon and Ryo Mizunami. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus defeated Brandon and Brent Tate. And finally, the Acclaimed defeated Sean Dean and Charlie Bravo. And for AEW Dark this week, we had Lee Moriarty defeating Mysterioso. Leo Rush defeated Rayo. Brandy Rhodes defeated Angelica Risk. Emi Sakura defeated Ryo Mizunami. Anthony Agogo defeated Baron Black. Sean Spears and Wardlow defeated Jay Mart and Richard King. Fuego del Sol defeated Luke Sampson. Dante Martin, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ricky Starks defeated Keoka, Omkar, and JT Dunn. Thunder Rosa versus Sofia Castillo ended in a no contest. John Silver defeated Aaron Solo. And now for AEW Rampage. We had, to start off, the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. The Lucha Brothers defending against FTR. FTR will likely be their last chance, for a while at the very least, to become the first ever two-time AEW World Tag Team Champions. They've already defeated the Lucha Brothers for the AAA tag titles twice now in AEW and once in AAA. This match looks to be an epic chapter in this storied rivalry between these two teams, as both teams start out quick, hitting hard moves and setting the pace early. Penta then uses his glove as a distraction and tosses it at Cash as he delivers a super kick, and the Lucha Brothers start to roll with some double team moves. FTR, though, uses Tully to their advantage, allowing them to start to wear down Phoenix, tagging in and out and wearing down Phoenix. Phoenix almost makes it to his corner, but Dax stops him and goes to the top, but is quickly stopped by Phoenix, who then hits an Avalanche Hurricane Rana, but FTR slows him down once again and continues to wear down Phoenix in the corner. Finally, though, he fights off both men, makes the tag, allowing Penta to come in and clear the ring out. Penta hits the Made in Japan for a near fall, and then Tully causes the distraction, but Phoenix handles him, comes into the ring to clear out FTR, and he lands on Dax's shoulders, but Dax reverses it into a springboard Liger Bomb. FTR once again tries to cheat with the AAA titles, but Phoenix stops that attempt, and then Dax gets hit in the crossfire. Phoenix walks the ropes, taking out Cash. He goes for a frog splash on Dax, who had the AAA title in his grasp. He smashed him with it, and he rolled up Phoenix for a near fall. They then hit the big rig on Phoenix, but Penta broke up that. And the two teams face off as they both can hardly stand, exchanging hard shots back and forth. And finally, Penta looks to finish it as he sets up for the Fear Factor, but Cash rolls out for a moment until the Lucha Brothers can finally set up for the Fear Factor combo stomp for the win. The Lucha Brothers defeat FTR to retain the AEW World Tag Team Championships. For my Malteser scale, I gave this a 4.5 out of 5. It was a really solid match. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and the way it ended, I mean, I know FTR is going to be annoyed, so there is likely going to be... I still feel there's going to be a winner-takes-all match. I know that I said that this is going to be their last chance, but I feel like there's going to be a winner-takes-all match now. We then moved quickly on to a trios tag team match. Ty Conti, Anna Jay, and Ruby Soho versus The Bunny, Penelope Ford, and Nyla Rose. This is an interesting match that was built on Dynamite to weaken Ruby headed into her tournament match against Nyla for the TBS title. I love that Ruby has Anna and Ty on her side as they start to work really well together and taking control of the Bunny in their corner. Ty, though, gets distracted by Vicky from the outside, and Ford and her team take advantage as she lands a huge pump kick in the ring for a near fall. The Bunny continues to keep control of Ty as she lays her out in the center of the ring. Finally, though, Ty crawls her way to the tag, and Ruby comes in, clearing out the ring, taking control of Ford. Ford slips out of Ruby's grasp and jumps to tag in Nyla, who immediately slows down Soho with a big bear hug. Nyla's in firm control as she toys with Soho, choking her on the ropes. Soho finally makes her way to the tag, and Anna comes in and starts to slowly wear down Nyla as she remains a step ahead of her, moving out of the way of her slams and everything. Everyone comes in and takes out everyone, and it is just carnage, and Vicky uses this distraction to give the Bunny the brass knuckles, and she lays out Anna Jay, and Ty takes out the Bunny, but in the ring, Nyla hits the Beast Bomb on Anna for the win. Nyla, the Bunny, and Penelope Ford defeat Anna Jay, Ty Conti, and Ruby Soho. For my Malteser scale, I gave this a 3.5 out of 5. It was a solid match, and I mean, there wasn't really anything wrong with it, and we're obviously building towards that TBS title match. I think it's a semi-final match between Nyla and Ruby, which I believe Ruby's going to win and move on to the finals to face Jade. So, we shall see. We then get Sting talking about his return to Tennessee, but is quickly jumped by FTR with the AAA titles, and they brawl backstage with FTR eventually getting the final shot, letting Tully punt kick Sting between the legs. I don't know if we're building to a AAA tag title match between Sting and Darby, but that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see Sting with some gold. That's just me. We then get a singles match, a debut, in fact. They're finally sending him Send Hook versus Fuego del Sol. Hook makes his AEW debut against Fuego, and Hook looks very strong to start out as he controls Fuego, locking in a freestyle bow and arrow. Fuego, though, does get a step ahead for a moment, but Hook once again tosses Fuego across the ring, and Hook seems to be enjoying the crowd a little too much, and Fuego's almost able to hit the Tornado DDT, but Hook is just stronger and is able to hold on to Fuego and toss him across the ring, and then hits a big clothesline, a big toss, followed by some huge forearm shots and a sleeper for the win. Hook defeats Fuego del Sol in his All Elite Wrestling debut. For my Malteser scale, I gave this a 2.75 out of 5. It was a shorter match, which makes kind of sense. But Hook impressed me with what he did. He did a few really technical moves. He did some really awesome work in there, and I think it was just really well done. We then get Mark Henry talking with the competitors of the main event. Adam Cole says he is shocked the best friends are back together, but doesn't care. He's more sarcastically shocked. And says Yuta has potential, but isn't with the right group. Orange tells Cole to not take Yuta lightly, because he will kick your ass, baby. And Cole got very pissed off with that, and we moved straight on to the main event. Adam Cole versus Wheeler Yuta with their friends all around the ringside as well. Cole looks to make quick work of Yuta tonight, and maybe he's underestimating underestimating him a little bit as he is impressed, as Yuta, has impressed over the past in his rookie year here. And they lock up, and Cole quickly starts to work over Yuta as he stays a step ahead, but Yuta rolls up Cole for a near fall and then runs at Cole, but runs into a super kick. Cole starts to toy with Yuta, tossing him from corner to corner, and Cole ducks across body and continues to beat down on Yuta. Yuta, though, surprises with a few roll-ups, but Cole hits a huge super kick and continues to just torture Yuta. Orange causes a distraction for a moment, but Cole then goes for the Panama Sunrise, but Yuta reverses it and hits a crossbody, followed by a really nice combo of attacks. Ending with an elbow drop from the top rope for a near fall. They brawl on the top rope, and Yuta knocks down Cole and then hits a slam, followed by going to the top rope for a frog splash, but Cole gets the knees up, and then hits a super kick, followed by lowering the boom for the win. I'll give him this. Yuta put up a hell of a fight, but Adam Cole defeats Wheeler Yuta. For my Malteser scale, I gave this a 2.75 out of 5. It was a great match, but I mean, you look at that match, you see Adam Cole versus Wheeler Yuta. You're not picking it. You're not picking Wheeler Yuta ever. At least not in 2021. You're not picking Wheeler Yuta. So, I mean, good on Wheeler Yuta. He impressed me. But the match went pretty much exactly as I expected. After the match, the Bucks and Bobby Fish jump the Best Friends and then target Orange and set up for the Panama Sunrise, but Cole fakes and hits a low blow, a really hard low blow on Orange. They then hit a BTE trigger on Trent Beretta in the center of the ring. My overall for this show is a 3.5 out of 5. It was a solid show. We're building towards Winter is Coming, and I think that was pretty much exactly what we needed to do. My match of the night is definitely the tag title match. There was nothing wrong with it, really. It was fantastic, and those two tag teams can put on a tag match every day of the week, and it would look different every single time. My segment of the night is Sting and Darby getting jumped by FTR, because I hope something comes of that more than just being jumped. My performer of the night is going to Wheeler Yuta. Like I said, he impressed the hell out of me, but you look at that match and you know who's going to win. Wheeler Yuta did a very good job, though, in that position. But that is all for this episode of Walking the Ropes Wrestling Review. Thank you all for dropping in. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever we upload a video. And I'll see you in the next one.